We find our Matthew Torres with how the school district is now responding tonight. Matthew.
Well, Annie, the district already refused to change this same policy after a similar threat back in July. The superintendent says that this is not the first time the federal government had already canceled grants, but there are concerns what it could mean to critical services in the long run. In a letter to Superintendent Dr. Michelle Reed, the U.S. Department of Education for Civil Rights warns if Fairfax County Public Schools fail to reverse their bathroom and locker room policies, it will withhold millions of dollars in federal funding for magnet school programs.
It's yet another assault on trans kids, punching down against vulnerable kids. It's yet another assault on public education.
The school system's policy allows students to use facilities that match their gender identity. Supporters say it helps protect transgender children. But the Trump administration argues the school district is violating Title IX laws for creating a hostile educational environment. It's now giving FCPS until Friday afternoon to comply.
In the end, I really believe that the Trump administration will prevail. The courts will find that Title IX is in fact based on sex and not gender, and these policies are in violation of Title IX.
The school district says withholding grant funding is the latest in a series of efforts to, quote, defund and diminish the tradition of excellence of public education. But it appears FCPS is not backing down. They're already appealing the Education Department's decision last month to classify it as high risk in order to freeze federal funds for refusing to resend the same policy.
I think we're pouring these legal fees down just in a bottomless pit, which could be used to something else. And then in the end, the district will lose.
It reminds me of when someone hit me and said, gosh, you should have ducked. They're hitting and they're wondering why we're not ducking. Because our community values all members. Fairfax County values all members.
More than $3 million for magnet school programs are at stake for the next school year. We know nearly $14 million for the remaining duration of the grants. New York City and Chicago also received a similar threat this week. Annie?